Because I really like talking about transparency and programmability.
I mean, if you look at the real estate industry or the market today, it is a semi-liquid industry, right? So it is quite, uh, you know, let's say, slow when it comes to liquidity, when it comes to transferability of ownership, of value, etc. It takes about 30 to 40 days, let's say, to transfer an asset, a real estate property from a seller to a buyer, right? It's quite illiquid in that sense. So when I think about what tokenization is bringing to that industry, it's unlocking value that is untapped in the traditional sense. It's allowing assets to move and value to move at a much higher pace, hence the scalability aspect and the liquidity aspect. But it does bring or unlock value that is previously not tapped into with traditional models.
Because I really like talking about transparency and programmability. To me, those are the two largest elements, because if we look at how private real estate operates today, it has opacity issues. We're not really sure what's going on with the underlying asset, the capital stacks, and both of those factors combined makes this asset class really incompatible with capital markets, which have high demands. They like to move fast, and there's a lot of money at stake. And you don't put a lot of money at stake when there's high risk. So when we start to look at why tokenization is having this substantial influence over a big asset class like real estate, it's because people are asking more of their real estate, and the financial instruments or the digital instruments that you can create from this asset class. They want more opportunities, more composability, more programmability, and certainly downstream liquidity. And if we think about how other financial products get to operate, how they're classified, how they're traded, how they're held on balance sheets, or if they have risk-adjusted returns or dynamic pricing, that is totally absent from private real estate. And so there's this large contrast between what is and what could be. And this is inspiring all sorts of innovation where people are saying, well, how can we weave this technology into the real estate asset class and improve these metrics? How can we have true transparency? How can we have shares of properties being traded frequently? How could we create derivatives of private real estate? That gets people excited, but it also solves real problems.